And we're back. The weekend work. We got Math Hoffa in the building. We just played his new joint. My question for you now: how did you hook up with these two young ladies to get on this record?
He's still listening to the record. Look,
still vibing. He's still vibing
turn
out.
down his headphones out, man.
He's still vibing out.
It's crazy.
Matter of fact, let
All
her
right, turn it down. What y'all
let-
saying?
No, you keep on listening. Let's ask
go
her.
ahead.
Yeah, how did y'all hook up
My
with
version?
Math?
Keep listening, Math. Yeah.
I think that it was in.
I don't want to touch your mic over.
I'm such a gentleman. I love it. I think it was in a studio session, and he heard my voice on a song, and he was like, "Who was that?" And did you come into the?
Hell yeah. Barge right in.
He did. He barged right in and introduced himself, and we started working the following day.
Fire.
Yeah,
Focus.
he was like,
Real quick.
No games.
You saw something real quick. You knew it.
Already.
And what
And
about
Kitty?
What you, Kitty?
I just went to chill. I didn't even know what we was doing. I don't know. Math is like, get on the record.
Bang, bang.
He comes with a lot of surprises.
But you've been doing music before that?
Yes.
Okay.
Dope.
Kitty been smoking shit out here. She got a record with Method Man. See, y'all niggas don't pay attention to the streets no more.
You know why? Because your artists want to run up to podcasts and promote music instead of coming up to radio station.
And you know what? That
That's
is
a
true.
fact.
That is true.
You know,
and I hate those artists, by the way, because they don't talk about shit. They're just taking up space.
And it's not throwing shots at the podcast. It's just like artists just really want to run their mouth instead of like, you got a record to promote. Come up here. Go to a radio station, promote.
Yeah.
Just being honest with the podcast shit, like, some people are good for podcasts, and some people are not.
That's facts.
If you just go on a podcast, it's lit. You know, luckily, like a podcast like Killing Wallow, they'll figure out a way to make it entertaining if the guest is boring as fuck.
Right.
I don't know how to do that.
Right.
So like, you know, it fucks me up. But certain niggas should not be don't go to the podcast.
Right.
Don't do the press run with the podcast.
Right.
The
It's not for
podcast is
everybody.
supposed to be a special moment.
Yes.
Where people
Yes.
sit down and they soak up who you are for a couple of hours.
Right.
It's not supposed to be, I'm gonna do this one, I'm gonna do this one, I'm gonna do this one. Yeah, and then we come back around, nobody will give a fuck.
Right.
Thank
But
you.
speaking of the
Hear that now.
podcast-
Thank you.